Hola, ¿qué tal? Welcome back. Today we're going to look at regular verbs in Spanish, what they are, how they work, and how to conjugate them. Did you know that the most Spanish verbs are actually regular? But first, we need to revise the subject pronouns. But what is a subject pronoun? Let's see an example first. So we can say Maria washes the car or she washes the car. So that is the subject pronoun. So let's start by learning about you. Let's start with the subject pronoun you because this is quite a bit more complicated than the rest. To say you in Spanish, we have the informal form and the formal form. So you, for a Spanish person, is quite confusing because if we say things like, I don't know you or can you help me, we don't know if you are addressing just me or me and my friends. But in Spanish, we worked it out. Let's start with the familiar form first. When you speak to a friend, you say tú. It's warm, familiar, and informal, perfect for people you know well. If you're in Spain and speaking to a group of friends, you'll use vosotros or mixed, male and female, you use vosotros as well. Only if the group is entirely female, you need to use vosotras. But what happens if the group is just a couple, one female, one male? In that case, the masculine form vosotros is always used. When addressing someone you respect, a teacher, an elder, or a stranger, you switch to usted. It's the formal form. This form shows courtesy and respect, and ustedes is for plural. So the rest of the subject pronouns are I is yo, you as we know now is tú, he is él, she is ella, which the pronunciation is not ella, is ella. We is nosotros, you all, as we have just learned is vosotros, and they is ellos. Some of my students every now and then ask me, what is the difference between vosotros and ellos? Great question. Let's break it down. Vosotros, you all, refers to a group of people you are talking to, commonly used in Spain, because in Latin America people usually say ustedes instead. Ellos, they, refers to a group of people you are talking about, not to. I hope this clarified the question. And now, regular verbs. In Spanish, we conjugate verbs, but what is conjugate? Well, it's the process of changing the ending of the verb to know who is doing the action and when the action is carried out. In English, we do something similar. Check this. If I say I help, you help, he, she helps, we help, they help, we have changed the ending for he and she because we added s. This kind of conjugate. The starting point is the infinitive form. But what is the infinitive form? The infinitive form is an unconjugated form. In English, we indicate that it's infinitive because it's a verb preceded by to go, to eat, to sleep. It's the infinitive forms is the verb personless and tenseless. The meaning is that it's personless because if we say to go, we don't know who is doing the action, and it's tenseless because if I say to sleep, I don't know if I will sleep, you slept, or it was in the present. In Spanish, verbs in the infinitive form are divided into three groups. Those ending in air, those ending in ear, and those ending in ir. For example, air, hablar, to talk, to speak, beber, to drink, and vivir, to live. Notice the three different endings. Okay, let's get straight to it. How did you conjugate a verb? It's just two steps. First, drop the air, ear, or ir ending, then add the right ending for the person doing the action. For example, let's use the verb hablar, to speak. We drop the air ending and add the right ending used for I. We will see the endings in a minute. And you need to repeat this process for each person. To say you speak, we drop the ending again and add the right ending for you speak. Tú hablas. And then he, she speaks. Él habla. We speak. Nosotros hablamos. You all speak. Vosotros habláis. The right ending for you all. And then finally, ellos hablan, they speak. Remember that we can use the subject pronouns or not. Why? Because by listening to the ending, we know who is doing the action. We don't need to say I, you, he, she. And finally, usted uses the same ending for él and ella, and ustedes uses the same ending for ellos. So let's see the endings. The ending O is the right ending for I do something. As is the ending for you singular. A is the ending for he, she, and remember the formal you, usted. Amos is the ending for we. Is the ending for you all, you in plural. And finally, and is the ending for they. Let's see an example. Buscar, to look for. To say I look for, I need to add the right ending, busco. For you look for, buscas. He or she looks for, busca. We look for, buscamos. You all look for a taxi, buscáis. They look for, buscan. And remember, for usted is the third person singular and third person plural. Let's see the second group, ear group, in Spanish. Again, for I, O, es, hemos, es, en. Notice that we have changed the from you on, but for the first person is again O. Let's see an example straight away. Beber. Everybody knows this word. So to say a drink is yo bebo, you drink, tú bebes, él bebe. We drink, nosotros bebemos. Notice that I dropped the ending and the stem is beb. Bebéis and ellos beben. Remember, usted bebe, ustedes beben. And finally, the third group, ir. The endings are very, very, very similar to the endings of the second group, but it changes the nosotros and vosotros. Let's see an example again. Vivir, to live. So I live is yo vivo, you live, tú vives, él vive, nosotros vivimos. This is slightly different. Vosotros vivís. I know it sounds weird, but it's what it is. And they live. Ellos viven. Remember, usted vive, ustedes viven. And that's all. That's all. No. But where is it? In English, for it, we use the same verb ending as for he and she. So we add an S. It would be, it happens, it seems, it depends, it suffers. Likewise, in Spanish, we use the same verb endings for él and ella. The only difference is that in Spanish, we don't have a specific word for it. So therefore, we simply use the verb with the correct ending. It would be pasa, parece, depende, sufre. No it is needed. And that's it for today. Congratulations if you survived the regular verbs. Well done. Remember to subscribe for more videos. See you soon with more Spanish tips. Bye for now. Hasta luego.